I'm sorry about this chair. This chair is going to drive you crazy in all the videos I make because I'm going to be doing this like an evil scientist. Okay, anyway, so today I am going to be missing about Japan. I am going to miss the safety of Japan. Safety and security and honesty of people in matters dealing with, you know, money and safety and such like that. Japan isn't void of, you know, crime. It's just markedly lower. Like, it's significantly lower than America. Of course, America is not a safe place at all. But crime does happen in Japan. Actually, one of my former coworkers, we worked at the same school together, and she was walking home. She lived in the same station as the school, so she walked to and from work, and she was walking home, and when she was walking home, somebody came by on a moped and grabbed her purse and took her purse. So, but things like that don't happen so often. A lot of times, you know, I've dropped, you know, ichiman on the ground and have guys run after me. You drop this. You know, that it's just a lot more honest and a lot more safe. And in Japan, I lived on the first floor of my apartment and I lived alone. And occasionally, you know, I got a little scared. Not for any legitimate reason, just because, you know, I'm trained that girl living alone on the first floor isn't very good. But, you know, other than that, you know, I never really felt I was in any real danger. Except for the first night I was there, a cat was attacking a cicada, and he shook my shutter, and I thought somebody was trying to break in. But that was like the first week I was there. But other than that, I never felt insecure, and I never felt in danger in my apartment. And the reason that I actually bring this one up today is I was driving around trying to find, or I went to this Japanese grocery store. There's a big Asian grocery store that has all the different, you know, all the different Asian countries and products from these different Asian countries. But the amount of Japan products in there is very, very minute. So I was very disappointed in it. But kind of close by, there's another grocery store that is a Japanese grocery store, like only Japanese. The woman who owns it, the family who owns it, is a Japanese family. And when I went in, there were 3 or 4 Japanese customers, and it was really weird because I went in and the woman who came in behind me came in and said, "Oh, konnichiwa," and the shop owner was like, "Oh, irashimasu," and I was like, "What? This is awesome!" So I was really excited. But that's not the point. The point is, I went into this Asian grocery store, and the woman, you know, I went into this Japanese grocery store, and this woman was so nice and so kind. And I went down an aisle, and there was this bigger guy, like looking around, shuffling around in his shelves, and his back was just slightly turned to me, and he was putting, you know, products. I don't know exactly what he was putting, but he was putting stuff down his pants and taking them. He was stealing them. And there's just something fundamentally wrong in my brain. First off, shoplifting is not good, you know. That's wrong. You shouldn't steal, you know. If you can't afford it, you can get food stamps, you know, something like that. But there's something even more wrong with stealing from a Japanese grocery store, because Japanese are so honest and it's such a safe country. So I was just like, I was so upset. I was really upset. And of course, I'm scared to death, so what am I going to do? You shouldn't do that. He was a big guy. He probably could have punched me out straight. And I'm not in Japan anymore, so he might have punched me out straight. So I didn't say anything. And maybe that wasn't the right thing to do, but I'm not in Japan anymore. It's not safe anymore. So I'm going to miss the safety. I'm going to miss the safety, security, the feeling that I can walk down the road at night and have no problem, the feeling that I can leave my bags in my chair while I go and buy my coffee, you know, but I don't feel I can do that here.